Welcome to the Purgatory, Shepard. Your package is being prepped and you can claim it shortly. As this is a high-security vessel, you'll need to relinquish your weapons before we proceed.
I can't do that.
Everyone stand down. Commander, I'm Warden Kirill, and this is my ship. Your weapons will be returned on the way out. You must realize this is just a standard procedure.
The game isn't giving us the option of going along with this, even though it's, you know, it's a policy that makes sense. Foreshadowing, maybe?
It's my standard procedure to keep my gun.
Let them proceed. Our facility is more than secure enough to handle 3 armed guests. We're bringing Jack out of cryo. As soon as the funds clear, you can be on your way. If you'll follow me to out-processing for the pickup, Commander.
Let's go.
Cell Block 2. As you can see, we keep tight control over the population. Each prisoner's cell is a self-contained modular unit. I've blown a few out the airlocks as an example. The ship is made up of 30 cell blocks identical to this one. We house thousands of criminals. We can put the whole place in lockdown on a moment's notice. Nothing goes wrong here.
Can you tell me about Jack?
Cerberus hasn't told you? Jack is the meanest handful of violence and hate I've ever encountered. Dangerous, crazy, and very powerful. You'll see soon enough.
I guess we will.
How'd you end up running this ship?
I was in law enforcement on Palaven, and got sick of seeing criminals escape out into the galaxy to carry on with their crimes. Bounty hunters aren't dependable.
You're not hiring the right ones.
Eventually I hit upon this idea. Keep the criminals in space, and the galaxy is a safer place.
You do this because you think it's necessary?
Every day I see the worst sapient life has to offer. Governments are soft, unwilling to make the hard choices. Someone had to stand up and make the galaxy safe.
Maintaining a population this size in space can't be cheap.
We can cut corners that governments can't, and each prisoner brings in a fee from his homeworld. These individuals are violent, and their home planets pay well to keep them here.
The idea of a prison cutting corners does not sit well with me.
What happens if the homeworld doesn't want to pay?
We explain that we can't maintain the prisoner without their help, so we'll be forced to release him back onto his homeworld at an unspecified place and time.
Sounds a bit like extortion.
You don't have to agree with my methods, but don't question my motives. These are despicable people, and I'm keeping them locked up.
Actually, I would think, based on what I know of Zaid, based on what we saw of him and what we will see with him, I would think that he would kind of think that was clever. I mean, because he is capable of much worse than extortion. Anyways.
Let's get on with this.
Suppose escape attempts are minimal in number.
We're in space. They have nowhere to go, and they know it. But still, we exercise extreme caution. These are dangerous individuals. We have many ways to control the population. I'm going to confirm that the funds from Cerberus cleared. Out-processing is straight down this hallway. Just keep going past the interrogation rooms and the Supermax wing. I'll catch up with you later, Shepard.
Inhumane. Unacceptable. Violation of basic organic dignity.
I agree with you, Morden. I mean,
Is there something I can do for you?
There's no excuse for beating a prisoner who can't fight back.
This is a massage compared to what his victims went through.
damn it. In this case, I wish I could pick the renegade option and just like threaten him into stopping, but apparently I haven't done enough. I have to do X number of renegade things before it gives me that option. So I'll just have to like persuade him to stop, which is actually in real life that would be more effective anyway, because like I get realistically if I threatened him, you know, he would think, ooh, okay, well, I don't want this guy to shoot me or beat me up, so I'll stop. But when he isn't around to shoot me or beat me up, I'll start up again. But if like I persuade him to not do stuff like this, then even if I'm not around, he will not do stuff like this.
This degrades you as much as him.
We have orders.
You're not important enough to make your own decisions?
I admit, I sometimes get tired of this. Does this really get us anything useful?
Stop this. For your own sake.
Yeah, you're right. Call it off. At least for now.
You know, I get that the more Shepard kind of talks to people, the more practice he gets at persuading them. But it's in real life, it's all about choosing the right words. And I don't know, if you said those exact words that Shepard did to a person in real life who was doing the exact same thing, would they have the same effect? I don't think so, but you know, I'm glad that that guy is not getting beat up anymore. Whatever he did, I don't care what he did. Like after a certain point, it's like just enough. No more.
Hey guys, over here. Let me ask you something. If you're buying prisoners, can you buy me? Man, I don't care where you take me or what you do to me. It's gotta be better than this.
Don't get your hopes up, kid. We're here for Jack.
Jack? Forget what I just said. I don't want to go nowhere with you.
Okay.
Tell me more about Jack.
The worst trouble you ever saw. Mixed with some crazy and way too much biotic power. That's all I'm saying.
What's it like here?
Bad. And you gotta watch out. Damn, but someone's always after your stuff. Your smokes, clothes, your pride. I haven't taken a shower in 3 months.
Yeah. That's the kind of shit I really don't like thinking about.
I thought this ship was a prison, not a market.
Sometimes people buy cons so they can do some punishing of their own, if you understand. Warden sells this to whoever can pay enough.
Why are they interrogating that prisoner? He knows something?
Nah, that's Bimmy. He don't know nothing. He offed someone in the showers yesterday, I think. Guy he killed was worth a lot to the warden. Yeah, sucks to be Bimmy right now.
They're going at it pretty hard. Do they ever kill prisoners by accident?
Haven't heard of anyone dying. Warden can't make money off us if we're dead. Funny thing, though. The more a guard does it, the meaner he gets. So they rotate him through.
Huh. There's a bit of an in-joke there. In the game, I believe it was Double Dragon 3. I know it was one of the Double Dragon games in the 80s. In the intro sequence, there's a famous typo where, you know, I forget the names of the characters. It's either, like one of them is named either Jimmy or Billy. And I should have looked this up before I started recording, but anyways, see, it talks about the characters, and it describes this guy whose name is either Jimmy or Billy as Bimmy, which is a typo, and nobody would ever be named that, but this guy's named Bimmy.
So, what are you in for?
I killed a few people. Only about 20 or so. And I blew up that one habitat. Small time compared to most of the guys here.
Yeah, that's bad, but I mean, still, like, Jesus Christ, it seems like what he's going through is way worse than what he did. And I'd be interested in his motives. I'm not saying that what he did was right, but you know. Like, is there a mental issue at play here, or what? Anyway, we can't do anything for him, even if we want to, so we will have to move on.
I should go.
Wish I could go.
I have now, up until now, I've had to be very careful about not slipping up and letting a spoiler out, and you'll see what I mean fairly soon. Alright.
Out processing's through the door on the far side of the room.
Oh, on the far side of that room. Okay. Oh, okay, that looked like a... Oh, okay. Yeah, this is a hallway over here. There might be something over here. Let's look.
This is the Supermax wing. It's off limits. Out processing is back down the hall on your right. They'll bring your package there after the cryo-thaw is finished.
Fine, fine. Actually, you know, if our prisoner is frozen, then that sounds a hell of a lot better than going through the crap that we just heard about. I'd rather be frozen than, like, getting the shit beat out of me and getting raped in the showers or wherever, and God knows what else. I shudder to think. And of course, you know, it's all stuff that happens in real life too. And the sooner they put a stop to it, the better.
My apologies, Shepard. You're more valuable as a prisoner than a customer. Drop your weapons and proceed into this open cell. You will not be harmed.
You talked up your noble intentions with this prison, but it turns out you're a criminal like the rest.
Activate systems.
Now...
Hostiles incoming.
Yeah, hostiles are incoming, Zaid. Look at all those hostiles.
Deploying incineration tech. Headshot.
Indeed it was, Morton. Thank you for noticing. Right. Now that there's a break in the... Oh, hell.
Reinforce out processing. Shepard is loose.
Alright, yeah, now that there's a break in the action, and that my voice there's no chance of my voice being drowned out by gunshots and stuff. Oh, hell.
Cancel!
Need to retrieve Jackson's file.
I've lost visuals!
Organ trauma.
If we are not interrupted again, this is something that all Mass Effect fans agree is an example of a character being extremely stupid. Warden Curl is extremely stupid. Because really, he wants to capture Shepard, so what does he do? He first lets us into his prison and lets us keep our guns and our missile launcher too, which is on my back, which I can use if I feel the need to. And also, instead of like shooting us in the back or something, or using gas to knock us out when we aren't expecting it, he tells us, hey, we're capturing you, and gives us a chance to fight back. He is a moron, and it will not work out for him.
Lost contact! Headed to combat. Oh, look out! I'm going in!
Oh, damn. This is bad. Ah, shit. It will work out for Warden Curl if I'm stupid and if I get myself killed. Normally that's something I don't do. Alright. We have to go through the damn cutscene again. Come on. That's stupid.
Drop your weapons.
Go to hell. I'll send you there
Activate
myself.
systems.